Looking for wrestling content? Well, we are Wrestling Provides Everything Pro Wrestling. The best one, Donnie, begins in the Load Rager Ben, are wrestling marks like you who love this sport. We are Wrestling has it all when it comes to wrestling content. We have different podcasts, vlogs, reactions, full wrestling matches, live pay-per-view watch-alongs, interviews, predictions, and so much more. Only on We Are Wrestling. What are you waiting for? Subscribe and become a We Are Wrestling. Collecting has always had a special place in my heart, going all the way back to when I was a kid. I remember my parents taking me to Toys R Us and waking up on Christmas morning to a bunch of new action figures. I had bins filled with thousands of rare WWE, WCW, ECW, and TNA figures through the years until, unfortunately, I ended up selling my whole childhood without knowing the true value of my collection. 2 years after I made that horrible decision, the pandemic hit, and I realized there was a part of me that felt missing, and that was collecting. My whole life, I've loved collecting wrestling figures, wrestling memorabilia, classic video games, Nickelodeon stuff, sneakers, Funko Pops, and even Angry Birds. As time went by, I decided I wanted to get back into collecting, except this time, document it and rebuild my collection over on Best One Donnie. So, if you want to go back into time and relive my nostalgic memories, subscribe now. What is up? We are Wrestling Maniacs out there worldwide. I'm the host with the most, Mr. We Are Wrestling himself, the best one, Donnie, here live. AEW Big Business Watch Along. I do live in the Boston, Springfield, Mass area. I was actually going to go to this event, but man, the pre-sale went so quick. And I'm going to be out in Long Island this weekend for a big event in New York. And with the Wrestling Classic next week, I figured it would just be best to kick back, watch AEW Big Business live, do a watch along here on the We Are Wrestling YouTube channel. If you're not a We Are Wrestling Maniac yet already, and you're not a part of the thousands of subscribers, we recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications. Videos be coming out of nowhere like an RKO, and of course you already know the grind is real. And these live streams be coming out of nowhere because I did not advertise this whatsoever. So the ones that are subscribed, I'm sure, are the ones tuning in to this live watch along to AEW Big Business. I am excited for this show. I feel like AEW is picking up a lot of momentum lately, and it's not being talked about in the IWC. Because obviously right now WWE's got the most momentum. So everybody's going to be continuing to talk about that. But I think ever since AEW Revolution, AEW's been pretty exciting again, which I've been waiting for good TV. And I think once MJF comes back, I think once we get Britt Baker, and especially now with Mercedes Moné, I think AEW is going to start picking up a lot of momentum as long as Tony Khan can just focus on AEW and not go on social media crying. I think we'll be all right. And TBS, let me get my TBS on here. All right, there we go. We got that hooked up. All right. And we're going to put this up here. All right. But I do want to let all the We Are Wrestling Maniacs know, if you are joining this live watch along, just, comment down below, just join the chat. I love talking to you guys. I love communicating. And I love to make these streams lit. I love to include you guys because I feel like doing these live watch alongs when we do them for the premier live events, and sometimes we do podcast specials. I love the live feature because for me, it's the best way to interact with you guys who support my content. And that's why I'm not one of them streams that's going to be, oh, you need to send me money to get a question asked. Like, I'm not about that at all. I just want to do this to interact with you guys. You are the best ones. You are the We Are Wrestling Maniacs. And I feel like the least I could do is come on here and answer some questions and just enjoy your company because this is what it's all about. It's a live watch along. I do this because I love doing it. I don't do it for the money. Not at all. Not to be 15 years strong. But we got our first chat here. We got Nathaniel Cranshaw. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. Who do you have winning next week, Adam Copeland or Christian Cage? That's going to be a great match. I don't see Adam Copeland saying I quit. We already seen it in WWE with him versus, I think it was Finn Balor at one of the PLEs. I don't see him saying I quit. I think Adam Copeland, he's going to beat Christian and win the TNT Championship. But it's going to be exciting to see what happens next with that feud. I'm not going to lie. I am very excited about that. And we're going to get some more. We're going to advertise this right now over on the social media pages just to let the Maniacs know that we are live. That's why you got to hit that subscribe button now, and you have to turn on them post notifications. Because sometimes I just randomly just decide, hey, I'm going to upload a video. Hey, I'm going to do a reaction. Hey, I'm going to do a live watch along. And we're doing a live watch along to big business because I am not out in Boston. I am not out in Boston for this event, which is surprising because usually when AEW does come to my area, I usually go to the shows. WWE, it's always a hit or miss, which lately I've been going to some WWE shows in my area. All right, we're getting into AEW now. 8 o'clock. Here we go. I don't know about you guys. I love the new AEW intro. I love the new intro. Woo! Oh, what a beautiful sight in Boston. I just hate the sport teams in my area. Wish I was there. A lot of my buddies are, even including my co-host for Old School New School, Phil. He's actually there. I think he's got his We Are Wrestling hat on. Brian Cutler, I am tired of the establishment in WWE. Yeah. I always like the ultimatums more. I don't know. I just always been that way. Ooh, we're already starting off with the car. Could this be Mercedes Mone? Big business. Oh, man, that crowd is electric right here. We got a lot of people here. All right, I want to see if I can spot some of my people here. Alex Johnson's living by himself now. Hey, sometimes that is the best way to go, Alex. You get a lot of freedom. You get a lot of peace. Man, we got a stacked card here, and look at the crowd. And we got the Mone crew signs. Oh, boy. I think we're going to start off with Mercedes. We're definitely starting off with Mercedes. Gotta be. Unless we're going to start off with a match. Ooh, Will Ospreay is going to be there. Damn. If MJF shows up tonight, I'm going to be so mad at myself for not buying tickets for this show. TD Garden is about like an hour and a half away from me. Woo! AEW chants. This crowd's hot. I wish they would have a little bit more lights on the crowd. Uh-oh. I think this is Mercedes. Hold up. Something. CEO! No way! Is this Mercedes Mone? New theme song, too. Thank goodness. Mercedes Mone! Let's go! We're starting off with Mercedes! Yes! Let's go, CEO! I knew we were going to start off with her. They always do this for the big shows. They did it with CM Punk in Chicago with like the first dance. Oh, man. The women's division is fucking stacked right now at AEW, guys. Oh, man. It's official. Like, we all knew Mercedes was going to be all elite, but now it's official. I like the CEO chant. All right. I want to know who her first feud's going to be at AEW, man. Let's go. All elite CEO. I like this. All right. Mercedes Mone. I feel like a really good first feud for her would be Britt Baker. But I feel like they always be doing that to Britt Baker, and she's been away, so like we can't really put her in a program with her yet. But I want to know who we're going to start this off with Mercedes. I'm excited. And we haven't really got to hear her in like the wrestling world in a while too, so I'm very excited to hear from her. And I don't care what anybody says. Mercedes Mone, I think, is the best women's professional wrestler right now in the business. I'd say a runner-up would be Bianca Belair. This crowd is lit. I wish I went. I wish I went. Oh, my goodness. This is a huge W for the women's division. I don't care what anybody says. The only one right now that is punching the wall is my co-host, the Lone Ranger Ben. I don't understand his hatred for Sasha Mercedes Mone. She is so talented. Let's see here. We got Kenneth in here. AEW time, baby. We got my boy Ricky Knows Best. AEW getting W's. Absolutely. But they won't talk about that. Oh, man. She got a live microphone. Let's go. I think eventually, though, we will see her back in WWE, definitely. Because you have to realize she is one of the 4 horsewomen. When you get a title like that, whoo! But who gives a shit freaking 3 years from now? We're in 2024, AEW Big Business, March 13, 2024. Oh, man, let's enjoy this. Finally, we get Mercedes back on TV. Let's go. I know she was killing it in New Japan, but I never really watched any of her stuff. She got star power. You can't deny that. Let's go! Let's go! I am so happy about this. Woo! Kenneth, especially Okada being in AEW. AEW is killing it. Feels like old AEW again. Absolutely. So much momentum. Ever since they took this sports professional wrestling route over like the sports entertainment route, AEW's been a lot better, I think. Thank you. I can't wait to see what she does in this division. I just think the media twists a lot of things with her, I feel like. Because I'm sorry, she had every right to leave WWE the way she did. She is a main eventer. She is a star. And I feel like at AEW, she is destined for greatness. They have a dominant women's division. They just need that star. They just got her. Fantastic. Tony Khan better not mess this up. She better, they better not mess this up, Ricky. I swear. Hell yeah. Mercedes Mone, CEO. This is a huge sighting for AEW. I don't care. When you have somebody as talented as her in free agency, you take advantage of that opportunity. She was a huge reason for the women's revolution in WWE, getting labeled as a four-horse woman. TD Garden sold out tonight. Sold out. Mercedes Moné is the draw. I love this. I am so mad I'm not there right now. Absolutely agree with you, Brian Cutler, on that one. Wrestling is on a roll. She gets a lot of her inspiration, too, by Eddie Guerrero as well. That was like one of my favorite gears she always wore. It was at that WrestleMania when she had the Eddie Guerrero inspired gear. One 100%. I just hope they don't fumble this like they did with Paige. Ooh. I'm not going to lie. That would be a really good first feud. Mercedes versus Saraya. That would be a great first feud. Because what the hell are they doing with her? I love how this is like real. Like they're just letting her say what she wants to say. I like this. Chaotic wrestling. I never got the opportunity to go to one of those. Well, I think everybody's showing her love, Ricky, except for Ben tonight. Ben is in a dark room depressed. Ben is definitely does not care about this. I want to know why. Come on. I agree. Give it time, Kenneth. Give it time. It's going to happen. I feel like a Mercedes versus Britt Baker feud would be huge. I just hope they don't do it right away. Ooh, Chris Statlander versus Mercedes. Money. Mercedes Monet is all elite. Let's go. And we got the graphic. There we go. It's official. And I already like it. We already got a catchphrase going on. Oh, that's got such a good ring to it. All right, Mercedes Mone is all elite. Not a bad debut at all. And they're not really jumping into anything. They're not jumping the gun, which is definitely something different for an AEW debut that I'm going to say definitely has me intrigued. It has me interested. What's going to happen next with Mercedes? They didn't jump right into a feud. I like that. They're making her feel like a star. I think they've done a great job with her, Deonna Purrazzo, Will Ospreay, and Okada. They've done a great job with the last four people who have signed with AEW, in my opinion. Definitely interesting because this is such a different approach for an AEW for a debut because even with Saraya, we got her and Britt Baker right away. And I think that didn't help. I don't think that helped Saraya at all with her debut. So I think doing this, great move. You have people excited. You have people just fantasy booking right now. I'm sure I'm going to be doing fantasy booking for the next episode of the podcast. Well, Ben is just probably just on his phone, not paying attention during that segment. Oh, this is great. This is great. Nothing but facts here, Ricky. Exactly. Jay White versus Darby is my most anticipated thing tonight. Definitely. Mama, Mercedes Mone. I'm not even going to say anything against that, Alex, because Mercedes is one of my favorites, just like how Liv is one of yours. Ooh, we got Samoa Joe backstage. I wouldn't be mad if Wardlow wins, but it's not going to happen. Joe just won the championship. I can't wait for that. He does, but it's not going to happen. And if he does, I will be shocked. Ooh, world title match is opening? Damn. So the opening match for tonight's big business. Joe versus Wardlow. Damn. You see, like, if Wardlow's going to win, I would see it more in, like, a main event. Wardlow does need a win, though. I do agree with that. 100%, Kenneth. Oh, hold up. We got a book. Vignette? Wonder who this is. Oh, it's Adam Cole. All right, Adam Cole, you need to get off TV. You need to heal your leg. MJF needs to heal himself, and we need to get this feud on a roll. I kind of like this vignette low key. Not even gonna lie. Once Cole is healthy, Undisputed Kingdom definitely has potential. But they definitely missed out on Undisputed Kingdom. I like this narrating by Adam Cole though. This reminds me of like an Attitude Era like vignette. Man, Adam Cole, that was actually pretty impressive. Like that reminded me of like an Attitude Era like vignette that they did right there. Let's see here some of the comments we have here. I do agree with you, Kenneth, on that one. Oh, hold on. Tony Khan fumbled Wardlow. This is his chance to finally make him a star. I do agree. I feel like at some point when Adam Cole does win the AEW World Championship, Wardlow will turn on the Undisputed Kingdom, and maybe that's when he gets his moment. I don't see it being right now because Samoa Joe just won the championship, unfortunately. What's going on, Awesome Gameplay channel? We have Curvin in here. Sammy Guevara returns for suspension. I want Sammy Guevara to apologize to Mercedes Mone. You know, I feel like I know that they have talked on the phone when this whole thing came out, when Guevara got suspended the first time, but I feel like seeing that like Guevara do it on TV, that would be probably like a good thing. Good thing in my opinion. But hopefully they both can coexist. What's going on, Austin Gameplay? And that's the thing, like Mercedes, like I don't think she really like needs to be cool with Sammy Guevara because what Guevara did say was fucked up. I'm not gonna defend Guevara at all, but yeah. All right, Nathaniel. Hey, do you want a long feud of Saraya versus Mone? Yes. I feel like that would be a great feud. Let's build it up to Double or Nothing. I think it'd be a great first feud. That'd be a great first feud for like Mone because I think Saraya definitely has been like just lost in the shuffle in AEW, and I think putting her with Mone in a feud would be great. And it would get a lot of people talking too. Oh, 100%. It's about to be a classic. This is going to be a good match. I could see a draw happening, though, too, because maybe they want to protect Wardlow. Here's a hot take to you guys. I don't know about you, but I love the new AEW set. I love the new intro. I think that this rebranding has been great. I know there's a lot of people that aren't happy. They do miss the old thing. Joe is going to kill you. Oh, there we go. Good shit, Wardlow. Good shit. I think that was the guy from Barstool. Could be wrong. I think that's the guy from Barstool. And we got the white rope, so like the in-ring stuff doesn't look so bad. I feel like with black ropes, like it's just comes off very boring. I don't know. Like that's one thing I really like about this new TNA in 2024 is the yellow ropes because you really pay attention to what's going on in the ring. I feel like black ropes are the worst ropes you can use in a ring. 100%. Oh man, we got a trios match. Okada, Young Bucks, Penta, Pac, and Kingston. That's a good one. We get to hear from Will Ospreay. Let's see how many times he swears. Darby Allin versus Jay White. That's going to be a good match. Wish that we had a little bit more of a build. Didn't make sense, the build up. Hook, Jericho, Gates of Agony. Hot take. This makes a lot of sense to do because Gates of Agony attacked Hook. Jericho came to the rescue, so that makes sense. Rio, Willow Nightingale. That makes sense, I guess. Because I think Rio wrestled Chris Statlander. I could be wrong on that. I think we got a really good card here. Usually, they're like the reason why, guys, I don't watch AEW Dynamite on Wednesdays is because normally I am watching Survivor. I'm a huge reality TV fan outside of wrestling, and usually Wednesdays my show, The Challenge, and Survivor are on. So I watch Wednesday nights. I kick back and I watch those, and then I just do my reactions Thursday for AEW. My Raw reactions I do on Tuesdays, and then for SmackDown I do them on Saturdays. I just don't like the commercials. Time is money. Oh, no, you crazy for that, for the curses and his bits. Dude, Will Ospreay just doesn't care. It's hilarious. I love it. And I think the best thing right now with Will Ospreay's run in AEW so far is they're just letting him be himself. And if they could just keep doing that, that's going to be good. I don't know. I have a feeling this is going to a draw, but then again, There's a lot of matches on this card within 2 hours. So, yeah. Ooh, I like this little AEW commercial we have here. I love the new marketing they're doing for AEW. Like, I love the way that they're doing this. They're treating it like a sport. I love this. This is what I've been wanting for AEW for so long. Now we just need to get press conferences before the pay-per-views. I love this trailer. I'm not even paying attention to what's going on with the Wardlow and Samoa Joe thing. I don't know if you guys are seeing this or not, but that Dynamite commercial was epic. Wow. Dude. AEW, they are making some really good changes, honestly. I am so happy they're finally starting to find their groove. They just have to focus on AEW. Who cares what's going on the other station? Don't focus on what Triple H, Nick Khan, and WWE is doing. Keep focusing on your products. Keep building your stars. And just continue doing what you're doing because it's working. Like, some of us AEW Day One fans are actually excited for once. I hope we keep this. Ricky knows best. Will Ospreay, the GOAT, clearly no debating. I hope they do keep him babyface and he does get a big push for the championship. We got Kenneth in here. Bro, Bryan versus Will Ospreay is going to feed generations. Couldn't have said it better myself, Kenneth. I think this feud, I hope, isn't just for Dynasty and then they move on. I hope we get at least another Will Ospreay Danielson match. I know I'm going to be spending the money on Dynasty just because of that. Nate Daniel we have here. Do you have a favorite NFL team? Mine is the New England Patriots. Well, if you notice the shirt here, Nate Daniel, I am a Los Angeles Rams fan. I do live in the New England area. I'm just not a fan of the sport teams in my area, except for the Boston Red Sox, just because my dad was a huge baseball fan throughout his life. So that's like the only team I support that's New England. When it comes to NBA, I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan. I've been a day one Nets fan. Love Brooklyn, even though my team right now is a joke. But, man, when it comes to football, LA Rams. Yes, sir. I want Okada versus Joe. Book it, Tony. Definitely. But I feel like with the AEW sports route, I feel like it's a real possibility, Kenneth, that it actually could happen. Samoa Joe tried. Well, he tried doing the no-sell. That was great. I want to know where the hell my buddy Phil is in the crowd. I'm going to take a look on Facebook and see where he's located. Let's see here. Old school Phil. I hope he's not sleeping right now because it is past his bedtime. Yeah, I don't see anything there. A couple of my maniacs are there today, too. Hey, Daniel, you are a Lakers fan. Hey, your team's doing pretty good, man. D'Lo is finally balling for you. Congratulations. One guy I do miss in Brooklyn. That's one thing about Samoa Joe. I feel like his style of wrestling, he just never lost it. Like, it's just a pure natural. Like, you watch his work 10 years ago to now, you could say that his work right now is better than it was 10 years ago. Samoa Joe is so consistent, which makes him so good. Ooh, Wrestling Dynasty. Joe versus Okada. If Samoa Joe is not champion, I wouldn't be against that. But you would have to build the story around the Young Bucks and do something there. So Samoa Joe would have to be a babyface, and I feel like Okada can't go for the championship right away. We need to build his resume up first. Then we could talk championships. But I don't like when you throw somebody right into the title picture right away. AEW Collision this Saturday in Ontario. No, they ain't no muscle buster. Come on now. Nate Daniel, I hope to see Adam Copeland and Christian Cage become a tag team eventually. I think eventually we're going to get that. We're going to get there. But right now, Christian is just such a good heel. I don't see it happening. Ah, Wardlow playing dirty. I kind of wish Adam Cole was here because I feel like it would add more to their eventual storyline. Dude, I miss MJF every day, Kenneth. If he shows up tonight, I'm really going to be pissed off because I could have been there. I was supposed to be at MJF actually this weekend at the big event in New York, but he rescheduled, which I'm assuming he probably thought he was going to be coming back sooner, which is why he probably took the appearance for the big event, but then he backed out of it. But he will be there in November, so I will be meeting him again then. Probably gives me more time to come up with an idea. Missed the Swanton. Oh, Powerbomb Symphony. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Powerbomb Symphony. If Wardlow wins this, I will be surprised. I'll be happy for him. Hey, my buddy Gabriel's in here. What's going on, buddy? MJF versus Wardlow again. Right now it's Samoa Joe versus Wardlow, but I think eventually we're going to get that. Ooh, Muscle Buster. Oh, no, he's got the rear naked. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, damn. Samoa Joe beat him by KO, basically. I don't know. They should have done something dirty, I feel like. I don't know. Because now you're just going to lose more momentum with Wardlow by doing that. You had Joe beat him clean. It adds more to Samoa Joe's resume, but what does it do for Wardlow? Kenneth? Bro, can we talk about WrestleMania 40? It is in 3 weeks. Oh, man, we got lots of content coming out within the next 3 weeks, Kenneth. You're going to have to wait. Gotta go to work, LOL. Wow. Oh, we got Swerve here. Oh, shit. Oh, dude, Cody has to beat Roman. Don't get me started on that. Oh, man, Swerve's got the chain. Oh, shit. I don't know. I feel like Dynasty, we're going to get Joe versus Swerve singles match. And then I can see Hangman coming out and costing Swerve. And then going into Double or Nothing, probably Swerve versus Hangman and like maybe like a dog collar match or something. I knew Wardlow wasn't going to win. I'm a little disappointed. He definitely could have came up with a better finish, in my opinion. Yo! Don't do that to my boy Bryce Donovan. Oh, come on. Oh, earlier today. Oh, shit. Here we go. We got the Elite. I love these new characters for the Elite. I feel like I'm like the only person, especially now with Okada. Kazucha. I can't pronounce it. That's why I just say Okada. I have a speech impediment. Who's the interviewer? I have no idea. Anybody know the interviewer? Put it down in the chat. I can't wait for Omega to come back, and I hope it's before All In, because I feel like Okada versus Omega All in Wembley, that would sell. Oh, I love Okada. Dude, Okada killed it in that segment right there. I just have to say that. Hey, we got Zachary in here. Are you going to big event? Hope to see a vlog. Yes, sir. I will be at the big event in Long Island this Saturday. I am very excited. I will be out there and I cannot wait. Are you going to be going to big event? And one thing I do highly recommend to the maniacs that are here, if you're going to be out in Long Island for a big event, you see me there, come say what's up. Don't hesitate. I will be vlogging. You want to be a part of the vlog, you can. It's going to be a great time. And for the Wrestling Classic, next Saturday in Springfield, Mass. at the South End Community Center, I'll make the announcement right here since we are live. If you notice, I am wearing a We Are Wrestling trucker hat. And these hats are limited edition. They might sell out at the Wrestling Classic. So if you are interested in getting a hat, DM me. Let me know. They are going right now for $20. And these are actually selling really freaking fast, too. My favorite WrestleMania is 22. That was a pretty good WrestleMania. Okada's English is getting better. Dude, he was very solid in that. My favorite WrestleMania is WrestleMania 27. Edge versus not Alberto Del Rio. Come on, man. WrestleMania 27 was good, but my favorite of all time was got to be either WrestleMania 17 or WrestleMania 9. I don't know why. I loved WrestleMania 9 for some reason. And Zachary here. No big event, but have a friend that is there. I will be at SummerSlam weekend, though. That is awesome, Zachary, man. I hope you have a good time there. It should be a good show, definitely. I believe it's in Cleveland this year. They just made the announcement. But man, I cannot wait for big event, and it should be a really good vlog coming out. MJF won't be at the event, so there's no clickbait this time around. But yeah, I think that it's gonna be a good time. I'm very excited. I'm gonna be meeting Jushin Thunder Liger, Stacy Cabler, Tori Wilson, Mickey James, so much talented people. I also might be doing some toy hunts while I'm out there as well, just for my toy channel, Best One Donnie, which, by the way, is only 2 subscribers away from 1,000. So by the end of the stream, I want to see Best One Donnie at 1,000 subs. We're at 998 right now. Let's see here. Bro, you guys tweaking. 27 sucked ass. I like the Miz and John Cena main event. Ricky Williams, WrestleMania 13, Dude Austin versus Brett. That was a great match. Can't argue that. I loved watching the Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian Dudley's WrestleMania. Who doesn't love that? Greetings from Mexico City, home of CLL. Hey, what's going on, man? Hope everything's going good. Dude, I loved WrestleMania 9. I love the whole theme of it. I was a fan of it. Love the whole Caesar's Palace. I thought it was a great theme. Now, I didn't enjoy the ending. I didn't enjoy what happened with Hulk Hogan, but I liked how WrestleMania 9 and WrestleMania 10, it was about the brand WrestleMania. And you can't say that about other WrestleManias. Oh, look at this. Our EVPs with their freaking Rainmaker robes. Looking like $1,000,000. I love these new characters. Love the pyros. They said, nope, we don't need the money no more. That's for the Rainmaker. Oh, Nate Daniel, that would be great. I think the last time it was in Boston was 14. That was in 1998. I think I was only like I think I was like 5 months old when that WrestleMania happened. Hey, JA Universal, what is going on, man? Watching some good old AEW big business. Oh, that was cool with the freaking coin right there. Hell yeah. I do want to see some single matches for Okada, but I feel like they're going to wait until Dynasty. Dude, heel Okada is where it's at right now. Heel Okada is freaking awesome. Young Bucks EVP theme is lit. I do agree with that. That's definitely a hot take, but I'm a fan of this new character work. I am really a fan of it. And I think having Okada with them it's just the icing on the cake for these characters, and it's gonna work. The area was good, not gonna lie, but everything else was trash. And Hulk Hogan thing was just stupid. I love him, but still, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. Oh shit, they wrestled on Collision on Saturday. That's one thing I need to start paying attention to Collision. Hey, but at least they are showing it for people who don't tune in. That's something I'm noticing that's different with AEW. Which, if they start doing that, things will make more sense, which I do like what they're doing here. Oh, Corbin Okada right now is great. Oh, one thing I do want to say, guys, about Alex Abrahante, one of the nicest guys you can meet. If you're at a wrestling convention and he is there, I highly encourage you go to his table. Such a nice guy. I couldn't believe how nice Alex was to me. Oh, speaking of Penta, though, I'm going to be meeting Penta and Ray this Saturday at the big event. I am excited about that because I have so many wrestling figures I need to get signed from Ray and Penta. Especially the Supreme figures. I can't wait to get those signed. Ooh, we got Pac back. Pac bastard. I feel like he's just always injured and on the sidelines. I don't know. I just always lose my excitement for him. But he's so talented in the ring. Corporate Okada is cool. Okada versus Eddie Kingston, low-key fire for the belts. Yeah, I really don't care for this Continental Championship. I'm sorry, Ricky. I know you're going to hate me for that, but no. It reminds me of when The Rock joined the corporation in 98 and when Randy jumped to the Authority in 2013. Yeah. That's one thing I will say here about Eddie Kingston. I don't understand the hate for him. I see that people try to troll him so much. I don't understand. Except for him wearing friggin' 3 championships. I think Eddie Kingston is very talented. And I think a lot of people, the reason why they don't like him is because he's bringing a whole different style of professional wrestling to the ring that we haven't seen in probably over 20 to 30 years. If you watch some old New Japan Pro Wrestling stuff, I think you will appreciate Eddie Kingston's work. 100%. Because that's one thing, like, there's not a lot of, like, strong style wrestlers out there. Ha ha! There we go, Okada. The EVPs. Matthew and Nicholas Jackson. Matthew and Nicholas Jackson. The haters that don't like Eddie Kingston are just as out of touch as McMahon. I don't understand it. That's like one thing. Like I scroll through Twitter, and that's all I see is Eddie Kingston slander. I don't understand it. I'll tell you right now, quiz Eddie Kingston in like old school wrestling. Guarantee you he'll outsmart anybody that criticizes him about his wrestling. Because his style of wrestling, he has a lot of knowledge. Eddie Kingston is one guy that really understands the business. And I feel like when he retires from the ring, when he decides to hang up the boots, that's when people are going to give him his flowers. We need more guys like Eddie Kingston in this sport. I guarantee you we're going to get that. It's just one of those cases. Kenneth, WrestleMania 31 is amazing. The main event cash-in of the century. Randy versus Seth, Triple H versus Sting was amazing. Car crash overbooked match with the wrong winner, but other than that, great matches and more. Yeah, 31 was very underrated, definitely. I only heard of Eddie Kingston when he... Yeah, I remember that when he was in LAX. I also saw some of his work in NWA before signing with AEW. But AEW's definitely used him the best, 100%. Especially in this new sports route that AEW's taking, Kingston's style fits perfect. I miss Ray Phoenix in the ring. Ooh, give me Pac versus Okada. Give me that match. That'd be great. Ah, poor Matthew. Poor Matthew. I agree, man. Eddie Kingston is awesome. Do you think Chad Gable will get a singles push after WrestleMania? I hope so. Long overdue. I think they picked the wrong winner on Monday Night Raw, but that's just me. And I'm sure me and Ben, we're going to talk more about it on the We Are Wrestling podcast, which I do want to let all the maniacs know that the podcast will be coming out a day early. It will be out on Friday before I go to the big event in New York because I do have that convention all day Saturday. So I figured let's get the podcast up a day early so I don't have to stress out about that. Ooh, hot take. Eddie Kingston is better than Roman. I think in the ring, Kingston is definitely better than Roman, but overall, when it comes to the business, no. Roman is a huge draw. And Roman's got way more charisma than Kingston. Even though Kingston, I love his promo work, I love it, but Roman Reigns is definitely more structured, if that makes any sense. I'm going to tell you an underrated WrestleMania, Kenneth. WrestleMania 21 goes Hollywood. Great card, great show. Chad Gable has a lot of potential as a solo star, but Alpha Academy is holding him back. I do agree with you on that one. And I feel like the best way to break up Alpha would be having Otis turn heel. And then I don't know what the hell you're going to do with Tozawa. Akira Tozawa. Oh. Woo, my back is hurting. I'm getting old. Speaking of Roman Reigns, I do have an unboxing coming out pretty soon. The best one, Donnie. I'm going to be unboxing this right here, the Ultimate Series 20. I have Roman, and we got good old Asuka over on the Best One Donnie channel. Whew. Plus, my AEW Unrivaled Series 14 figure video should be coming out tomorrow, hopefully. Let me go check the sub count real quick over on the Best One Donnie channel. And we are at 998. We only need 2 more subs until we get to 1,000. Which I am going to put the link up here. I'm going to pin it. So if any of you guys want to support the toy channel, Get me to 1,000. I would really appreciate that. So we're going to put the link there. Let's see how we do this. Might as well do it during the play-by-play because we don't pay attention. Who pays attention to that? All right, here we go. Damn. I got a lot of learning to do, guys. I don't even know what to do here, but there it is. There's the link. Go to Best One, Donnie. Get us to 1,000, baby. Okada. That was a really good segment that we got. I am very surprised on how good that turned out. I love the chemistry that we have with the Young Bucks and Okada so far. Only the beginning, but man, once Kenny Omega comes back, whew, I feel like all in. We need to get Okada versus Omega. Let's make it happen. Ooh, look at that crowd! What a shot! I can't wait to see all the memes with AEW crowd is dead. 25 though is amazing. Great ladder match. Undertaker versus Shawn at 6 stars. Triple threat was underrated. Oh, dude, WrestleMania 25 was very underrated. Let's not forget Triple H versus Randy Orton. That was a good one. Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy. That was a really good card. I love 24 in Miami. That was a good one. Edge versus Undertaker. That was great. Streak versus Streak. Good job, Okada. This crowd is on fire. I do agree with you on that one. I can't believe I didn't get the pre-sale tickets. They sold out on me. And I did not want to pay secondary prices for these tickets. I will say I do like how like some of these matches that we do get in AEW now do make more sense. Penta. Yeah, I remember the first time I watched Penta wrestle live. It was Northeast Wrestling back in November 2018. It was him versus Darby Allin, and me and my buddy Cash Out Sherm, who we were rooting for Penta. But then, like, after, like, maybe, like, the first time, like, Darby got some offense, our minds were blown. I knew Darby was going to be a star at that moment. I'm not going to lie. I miss Neville in WWE. I feel like his AEW run would have been a lot better if he avoided injuries, probably. And he also did have some visa issues, too. I don't know. I feel like Pac's run could have definitely been better. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little over this whole Death Triangle thing. I feel like Pac should definitely turn on Penta and Ray. Because I think Pac's best work is when he's a heel. When he's a bad guy. Ooh, a Pac versus Adam Copeland feud would be pretty good. Ooh, that's a great question, JA. Do you think the cruiserweight division could come back to WWE? Absolutely. It's only a matter of time before it happens. Ooh, next week, yep. Adam Copeland versus Christian. I can't wait. But that's the thing, Jay. I feel like they should bring back the cruiserweights because it worked. Don't fix something that's not broken. Woo! What a Canadian destroyer. I still think nobody does it better than Petey Williams. I will still give that man his flowers to this day. Ooh, Ricky, that's a good question for everybody. Who's everybody's top 5 Japanese wrestlers of all time that people want to answer? I'm gonna start at one. So I'm gonna say this: if Jushin Thunder Liger is not on your top 5 list, anybody, then your list is invalid. And Okada just pinned Eddie Kingston. All right, there you go. There's a way to get that match to happen at Dynasty. God, I love Okada's finisher. So good. Oh yeah, we're building Okada versus Kingston. I am not against that at all. I feel like Okada being the Continental Champion could really be good. I feel like that would be really good. Well, that's not a bad list right there. Liger, Tanahashi, Okada, and Takeshita. That is not a bad list at all. Oh, we get to hear from Will Ospreay next. Here we go. How many times is he going to swear? I think we're going to have to keep track. Ooh, that's a good question right there. Oh, oh, there we go, Kenneth. There it is. I got a question for everyone. What is your favorite Undertaker match? So many to choose from with the Undertaker. Damn. Mine has got to be any. I think it's got to be any Shawn Michaels match with the Undertaker. I really enjoyed the Hell in the Cell in Your House '97. Casket match '98 was really good. Obviously, WrestleMania 25 and 26 banger. Yeah, I got to go with Michaels and Undertaker. The chemistry was so good. Woo! We're almost 1 hour into big business, and I think so far this has been a great, great show. Fantastic show. Do, 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 do. Our first full commercial we're getting too. Oh, what a day today it's been. Whew. Doo, doo, doo. Undertaker versus Punk 29. That was really good too. That was a good one. Undertaker, Randy Orton, WrestleMania 21. That's a good one. Triple H, Undertaker, I believe it was 17. Favorite John Cena match? I always loved the one night stand with him and RVD. That was always one of my favorites for John Cena. Cena versus AJ Styles. That was a good one. Hmm. Ooh, John Cena JBL, that Judgment Day 2005 I Quit match. Fantastic. Ooh, Liger, Marty Scurlls. I love Marty Scurlls. Ooh, we're getting a video package here for Copeland versus Cage. This feud has been fantastic. There's no way Adam Copeland loses. Dude, that World's End, that was such a good match with Edge and Christian. Adam and Christian Cage next week. I like how they're advertising this throughout the entire show. Smart. Top 5 favorite Canadian wrestlers. Christian Cage is in there for me. I think Owen Hart's the greatest Canadian wrestler. Bret Hart, Adam Copeland. Woo! Oh, I can't wait for Dynasty. That's going to be such a good match. Osprey versus Danielson. Let's go. I'm so happy I was able to watch Will Ospreay wrestle at a Northeast Wrestling show. I watched him back in 2021 against Rocky Romero. Such a good match. Yeah, Chris Jericho, he'd be the 5th person for me. Ooh, he missed Sammy's sign. Damn. Surprised they haven't taken that away yet. I'm sorry, Sammy Guevara should not be suspended. I made a whole episode of hot takes on it. Will Ospreay. Oh yeah, we got to get the curse counting. I'm excited for this. He is so over with the United States crowd. It's not even funny. I don't know. I feel like Will Ospreay should win the AEW championship at All In. I feel like that'd be a great move for AEW. All right, let's see how many times he's going to swear. Curse. God, we all love Will Ospreay. Get him out of the Don Callis family. Yes, indeed. I do love the sports route we're taking in AEW. Bringing in Osprey Okada, brilliant. Yeah, Mercedes. Love the intensity in this promo. Love the intensity Osprey's bringing. Woo! Wow! If that didn't sell you for Dynasty, I don't know what will. Take my money, Tony Khan. This is how you sell a fight. Woo! I want to see Osprey versus MJF at some point. That's a 5-star classic right there waiting to happen. I think that's going to be the greatest match in the 21st century. What a promo! That right there sold me for their main event at Dynasty. That sold me right there. If they could keep booking Osprey like this, man, if they could keep doing this, give this man the strap, give him the world championship. Ooh, damn, low key, that Rampage card's actually looking really good. That's what I'm saying right now, Kenneth. Ooh, we got Deanna. Ooh, tag team. Let them know. All right, now I'll answer this here. Best UK wrestler of all time. That's tough, man. There's so many great British wrestlers out there. Dude, Will Ospreay's got to be in that conversation. Mine's got to be Will Ospreay. Dude, I love Jay White's entrances. They're great. Guns up! This is going to be a fun match. I just wish that there was a little bit of build to it. Dude, Will didn't have to go that hard, but he sold me. And honestly, next week we need Bryan Danielson to come out, and let's hear what he's got to say. Dude, Jay White is so good. I want to know where the hell Juice Robinson's been. Darby Allin, this will be his last match, I believe, because he's going to be going out to Mount Everest at the end of the month. So Darby Allin, he'll be gone for a little while. A lot of people are pissed about that freaking glass spot. I thought it was fine. I thought it was great. Because that's the thing about Darby Allin. Like, he does these crazy things. It's a part of his gimmick. It's a part of his character. I feel like as long as the people he's working with are all right with it, I think there's no issue with it. I love that Darby Allin has been bringing the bat with him in honor of Sting. I do like that a lot. I fell. Oh, but dude, this is gonna be a great match. This is gonna be fantastic. I can't wait to see what his back looks like a couple weeks later from that spot. Oh, dude, Jason Jordan, like, I always saw the potential in that guy. Ooh, damn. He definitely has a lot of potential. He had a lot of potential. I just think, I don't know. Like, if they came up with the right, like, storyline and stuff, definitely would have been a big star. 100%. Let's see what crazy shit Darby's going to do tonight. Yeah, I agree with you on that, JA. Definitely. This Dynamite's fantastic so far. This is a great show. I'm so glad AEW is picking up this momentum again. How's it going, Angel? There's rumors that the Hardys are going to be returning to WWE. I definitely think they're going to before they hang up the boots fully. I know Matt Hardy, his contract's up towards the end of March. Jeff Hardy, there's really no date yet on when his contract expires. Oh, Nate Daniel, all of these video packages I've been enjoying. The whole presentation has been great. And I like how they're like advertising the Cage versus Copeland match next week throughout this entire show. Great marketing. I do hope the Hardys return to WWE because, especially with the direction AEW is going in right now, the Hardys just don't fit. The Hardys, they just don't fit what AEW is doing right now in this exact time. I think AEW just needs to continue doing what they're doing. I think they're doing fantastic. Keep bringing in the guys like Jay White, Will Ospreay, Okada, Mercedes Moné, Deanna. I love this sports route that they're taking. I did hear about that, Angel, and I am going to be waiting until the We Are Wrestling podcast, which will be coming out this Friday, to talk about the Lesnar thing with my co-host. I definitely want to save my thoughts for the podcast. I was surprised he wasn't in the gauntlet match. I heard there was rumors that he was going to be in it. Yeah, that guy in the Acclaim jersey right there, that's Barstool. I've seen him so many times. Dude, I can't imagine the pain Darby is in. Dude, I don't think Matt Hardy's re-signing. I don't think so. MJF, I don't think he's going to debut at 40, but with the whole free agency thing, he does keep a lot of things on the low. But one thing I'm noticing, Angel, with AEW is they have been showing MJF like in the Undisputed Kingdom video packages. Ooh. So I don't see MJF going to WWE yet. Give it 3 to 5 years. I think once his contract's up with AEW this time around, he's gonna go to WWE. Well, that's how they should book the Hardys if they go back to WWE. Definitely. They gotta do it the right way. They didn't do it the right way last time. But I will say Jeff, I think, still has a little bit left in him. Matt Hardy, it just seems like he's ready to hang up the boots. But I think Hardy could still be a huge asset as a producer. I think manager, behind the scenes. I think Hardy would be a huge asset wherever he goes. Yeah, I don't think Brock's guilty about it, but I'm going to save my thoughts for the pod. Because you're innocent until proven guilty. He wasn't a part. He really wasn't a part of the allegations. Can't deny that. Can't deny that. You're right. I feel like the Hardys should go to TNA, or I feel like Matt should go to TNA while Jeff is still under contract with AEW, and then once Hardy's contract is up with AEW, then they can finish it the right way in WWE together. Dude, Matt Hardy, I think, is a huge asset wherever he goes once he decides to hang the boots up. I think he'd be a massive, massive asset because I feel like Matt Hardy really understands the business inside and out. And I feel like with his brilliant, intelligent mind, he definitely could do some great things. We'll never know, Kenneth. We'll never know. Yeah, but you do got to realize this, Dread, that TNA right now is under new management. They're picking up a lot of momentum. They have a lot of money to play around with. And I think the Hardys, if they're going to do a retirement tour, I think they're going to do it the right way. And I don't see them forgetting about TNA. I don't see it happening. And I thought the Hardys were on good terms with TNA. I thought Matt and TNA were on great terms. Yeah, Universal. Do you think Matt Hardy was the Hardy that was supposed to be the star, but that That stopped because of the Matt, Edge, and Lita controversy. I think, if anything, that made Matt a bigger star in the process because a lot of people, like, we all thought that he was a solid mid card guy, great tag team specialist, but when like he really came out of his shell during that feud because the emotions were real, and when Matt Hardy is being Matt Hardy, that's the best work we get. I feel like Matt's always been underrated, just like Christian Cage. They're all idiots, Kenneth. That's why. Sometimes when you get too comfortable, you make mistakes. That's why you always got to stay humble. Keep your head up. Focus on the little things in life. Yeah, and the reason why they chose Jeff is because Jeff is a lot more marketable than Matt. But Matt became more marketable than Jeff in Impact Wrestling when he did the Broken thing. I think that's what got them the deal with WWE back in 2017. Oh, good reversal. Got him. That was a close one right there. Well, the DUIs, and then he also had a lot of. Also, Jeff Hardy had a lot of demons too. Unfortunately, I'm always praying for Jeff. I'm always wishing him nothing but the best. Dude, Darby, he's got a lot of balls. Chris LeClaire, Bailey, and Naomi are in the Boston Mass supporting Mercedes Mone. Absolutely. They're very close. All three of them are close. They've all supported each other through big moments. Even Bailey and Mercedes, they supported Naomi in TNA. True friendships right there. Ooh. That was kind of a really cool reversal right there. God, that was such a good reversal with the German suplex right there. I will say, I do feel like Jay White does need this win more than Darby, I feel like. But I don't know. I have a feeling they're going to have Darby win before he goes on his break. I kind of miss when Bullet Club Gold were heels. That's why we need Juice Robinson back. He needs to knock some sense into Jay White and these ass boys. I like how Jay White's working on the back in this match. But watch, these old podcasters are not going to acknowledge that. Chris. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, all Bailey's friends. I feel like Naomi, that would be great to put her in there with Bailey. But yeah, Mercedes, forget that. She's in AEW now. Do you think Jay White will go to WWE after his AEW contract expires? That's definitely a real possibility. No. Oh! Oh my God, Darby Allen, chill. The hardest part of the ring. See, like this, I don't know why people get so mad at Darby. This is a part of his character. Like now, if he was just another random wrestler, then like by all means, yeah, I would be pissed off. But this is Darby Allen. He does crazy things. That's why he's so over with the AEW crowd because they're a bunch of diehard fans. Switchblade, there we go. That's a wrap. All right, Jay White with the win. All right, I like that. Oh, Jay White's brilliant. He understands the business. But he's a daredevil, man. Like, Darby Allin lives for this crazy shit, which is why people love him so much. Nah, man, Darby Allin's been winning. He's going to be away for a little while. I feel like this is good for Jay White. But that was a great match, though. I would love to see them run it again when Darby's healthy. Whew. I like that a lot right there. That would be a great trios. Oh, there we go. The Guns, they are going back to being heels now. Here we go. Yep, this is how we're going to write Darby off of AEW TV. I like it. Finally, we're going to get Jay White and the Ass Boys away from the Acclaimed. Oh, they're way better off heels. Way better. Oh, we got the Acclaimed now. Here we go. Wonder what's going to happen here. Are the Acclaimed going to turn heel? No way. Not happening. All right, where the hell is Juice at? Ooh. Billy and Jay White. I kind of like where this is going, though, with the Acclaimed and Bullet Club Gold. Ooh! Damn, yep. This is what's starting the feud now. I feel like Dynasty, we gotta merge the titles together. Get rid of the ROH 6-man titles. I think Bullet Club Gold winning the trio belts, I think would be really good. I'm kind of over the Acclaimed run. Finally, Bullet Club Gold is going back to being heels. Finally. Yeah, we're definitely going to be putting both of these titles together because I feel like it doesn't make any sense having Ring of Honor 6-man titles and AEW 6-man titles. I feel like this would be a great match for Dynasty because there's a lot of history here. Oh, yeah, they're still writing Darby off. Where the hell is security at? That's the only thing. It's the only thing I don't understand. You had security with Swerve. Ooh! Yep, they're writing Darby off. I'm glad we got heel Jay White back. It's about time. This is long overdue. They're finally gone from the Acclaimed. It's about time. All right. Got to give them a round of applause for that. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. Yep, no more Scissor Gang. Yeah, but he's been with the Acclaimed man. Like, he's been doing things the right way. Jay White, he needed to do this. He needed to. And we're going to finally get rid of the Ring of Honor six-man titles. And Bullet Club Gold, they're going to win the trio belts. Yes, sir. And then, I don't know, we'll maybe get Juice Robinson back pretty soon. Oh my goodness, the Orlando Magic beat the Brooklyn Nets. I am not surprised at all by that. Let me go check the stats real quick before we get back here. Yeah, our superstar, Mikal Bridges, 17 points. Number one option right there, guys. Let's see. Benchiro, 21. Damn, they all did pretty good. Wow. They whooped their ass tonight. Good for them. Ricky, I'm sorry to break it to you. It's not happening, buddy. Nuggets are going back to back. I'm sorry. And I don't even think you guys are going to be able to beat the Celtics, if I'm being completely honest with you. And I hate to say that because I hate the Celtics. And if you guys do beat them, I want a DNA test from Jimmy Butler. Oh, you guys are playing the Nuggets right now, though. Nuggets are up. The Heat are not winning the championship. I'm sorry to break it to you. But you guys do have a way better chance than telling you, man. Don't get your hopes up. I'm sorry. Don't get your hopes up. I hate to break it to you guys. The Heat, they're still pieces away. Hey, at least you guys are in a better position than the Brooklyn Nets. We'll say that. Oh, we got Lionheart, Chris Jericho. It is cool that he does pay homage to like his old school stuff by doing the Lionheart thing. I want Randy versus Punk at SummerSlam. I'd love to see Randy versus Punk one more time. So, unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be doing that because over on the Best One Donnie channel, I do a lot of wrestling figure videos over there. And I also do like Funko Pop videos, toy hunts, unboxings, stuff like that over there. I really don't do a lot of gaming content, really. I do love that hook logo at the sky. I love how AEW is doing shots of like the other side of the arena intentionally so that they can't say, "Oh, the hard cam side is empty." I will say this tag match does make a lot of sense for. I will say it does make a lot of sense because Gates of Agony they attacked Hook after his match last week. I don't know. I'm really not a fan of the Gates of Agony though. I don't know. Hell yeah, this is the biggest match of their career right now. Oh, dude, WrestleMania 29. That was an alright WrestleMania. I remember the Bellas, that mixed tag match got cut. Cody, Damian, I think it was versus Funkadackles, Lord Tensai, and Brodus Clay. That was WrestleMania 29. All right, we know Jericho and Hook, they're going to win. I could see eventually Jericho turning heel, and we can get Jericho versus Hook for Dynasty. I feel like we need to get. I do feel like though we need to get Jericho away from TV for a little while. But I am kind of curious to see like what him and Hook are gonna do. Man, Sammy sign. I still see that in the front row. Sammy Guevara still, in my opinion, shouldn't be suspended. Yet the referee pretty much gets a free fucking ticket to the Willy Wonka factory. The referees are supposed to be the ones that keep control of the matches, and if Jeff Hardy was really hurt, the referee should have stopped the match. Like, how is Sammy Guevara supposed to know, like, not to hit his finisher on him? Woo! Woo! What the hell is that? I don't know. I really don't know why I don't like the Gates of Agony. I really like their look. I really do like their tag team. I think they just randomly showed up in AEW. There really wasn't any story to it or nothing. And that's a big thing for me. And I want to know what the hell is going to happen now that Swerve's a babyface with Nani. What's going to happen with Brian Cage? What's going to happen with the Gates of Agony with Swerve? Hey, but congratulations, though, to the Gates of Agony, though, for getting a big TV match. That is pretty cool. But what the hell is this? We got to keep the Gates of Agony on Ring of Honor, man. They're green. They are greener than the grass that's growing right now in my backyard because spring is right around the corner. Today, for the first time, I was able to wear shorts outside. It was a great feeling. Look at that. We only got 6 people in here. We had like double the amount of people. But this match is on right now. This is the bathroom break. It looks like 9:37. What the hell do we still have going on this show? Is this cannot be the main event right now? There's no way this is the main event. I need to take a look at the card here real quick. I just want to see the match card for tonight. I feel like I'm forgetting a match that I'm not thinking. Oh, Rio versus Willow Nightingale is the main event for tonight's card. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, actually, no, that does make sense because they could have Mercedes Mone get involved somehow. It makes sense. Now, if they don't have Mercedes Mone get involved or somebody big, then it doesn't make any sense at all. Main event should have been either the World Heavyweight Championship or it should have been the Elite. Do you see Hook join the BCC? I feel like that would do a lot for him because I feel like Hook, they need to do something with him. I don't know what it is, but they need to do something because he's lost a lot of momentum. New hats on sale pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen. New hats will be coming out pretty damn soon. We are wrestling attitude trucker snapback hats. And they will be at the Wrestling Classic 4 limited edition. We only have so many in stock, and they're running out pretty quick. So if you are interested and you want me to save a hat for one of you guys, just send me a DM. They're only $20 because these hats are very, very limited. Hey, we're back. Big business. One fan standing on the chair because he can't see. That's typical Boston fans right there. They're too short. They can't see. They have to stand on the chair. How do I know? Because I live in this area. I should be there tonight. But I got a big traveling trip to Long Island this weekend coming up. Big event, New York. Hot tag. There we go, Hook. Give it to him. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss when Hook had like the spiky hair going on. Like when he first joined. Now he's got that like 2011 Justin Bieber flow. Baby, 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 all right. I thought you would always be mine. I love Hook suplexes. There we go, Jericho. Get him when he's not looking. To be honest, they should like change the FTW championship and make it into a hardcore title. I think an AEW hardcore championship would be awesome. But then everybody will complain saying, oh, there's already too many championships going on in AEW right now. We don't need that. Like when Hulk had the spiky hair, like he was like so like imitating. Now with like the Justin Bieber flow, it's like what are you doing? Yes, that was when he was lame. I agree with you on that one, JA. He's definitely gotten better through time. Definitely. Oh, I hated Beaver around that time. Beaver fever. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. They got the double submission. But isn't there supposed to be like a 10 count? Oh, that was a nice kick right there. Yeah, that's a wrap. Hook Bieber and Chris Jericho win. Lionheart and Hook Bieber. Let's go. Oh, definitely, but he's got to change the hairdo. We got to get rid of this Justin Bieber 2011 flow. Ooh. Kyle O'Reilly's going to be wrestling on Collision. I definitely might be watching the highlights of that match. Oh, we're getting a Kyle interview. Here we go. Still should be in front of the crowd. I can't wait to see Kyle O'Reilly wrestle for the first time. I feel like showing like some Kyle O'Reilly highlights would have been pretty cool. That would have added a little bit more. Hey, we got Roddy. I am digging the long hair for O'Reilly. I like the slow build up we're getting here though with O'Reilly and Undisputed Kingdom. I can't wait to see that. It looks like our main event's gonna be Rio versus Willow Nightingale. I don't know how I feel about this. Unless they got something planned. They must have something big planned here. Oh, that's why. That is why that's what's happening here. So we're probably going to be getting Mercedes and Willow. Because of what happened in New Japan. That makes sense now. That makes a lot of sense now. Yep, Mercedes Mone is definitely getting involved somehow, some way. Oh, there's Mercedes backstage with Rio. They need to figure that out soon because these pay-per-views, they'd be a little expensive. Main event time. Oh, dude, that's cool. So right now, I'm just going to Twitter, guys, and there's Bailey right there behind the scenes. She's up there. That is so cool. I love when they get support one another like that. That's awesome. Well, they definitely should. Doo, 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 doo. I can't wait to see what happens in this main event here. Because there's no way nothing happens after this Willow versus Rio match. There's no way. If nothing does happen, I'm kind of glad I didn't go to the show. Nah, I'm joking. All jokes aside, I kind of wish I went to the show. Live shows are always better than watching it on TV. But I have so much stuff I got to get done before I go out to Long Island on Friday. The grind is real, ladies and gentlemen. The grind is real. Ooh, Jericho and Hook backstage. Hook Bieber. That's better. Ooh, Dynasty. Jericho versus Hook. Ooh, next week. I don't know. I feel like that would be a really good Dynasty match. Ooh, Jay Universal. What was your first WWE pay per view that you went to? So, my first one I went to was New Year's Revolution in 2006. And I actually left early in Albany because when the pyrotechnics went off, I had an anxiety attack because a month prior to that, I was at a show in Springfield, Mass. Friday night or Thursday night SmackDown at the time. And when the Boogeyman came out, because I was where you get the high fives from the fans, I got hit with a pyrotechnic. I was wearing John Cena jean shorts in the wintertime, and my whole thigh was purple. It was purple and blue. It was bad. So I had a really bad anxiety attack, and I didn't get to watch the pay per view. But my first like actual full pay per view that I watched was, believe it or not, Survivor Series War Games in Boston. And then for AEW, I went to World's End. Now that my fear for pyrotechnics are gone. But dude, it was a very scary moment. I didn't go to wrestling shows for a little while. And then the noise became like a big issue for me as well. Like I used to go to the Cape Cod Mass live events for WWE because it was in like a Melanie tent. So my dad knew that there wouldn't be pyrotechnics in a Melanie tent. So that's kind of how I slowly got myself back into going to the shows. Was the WWE live events that they would have in like Hartford, Connecticut, and stuff. And eventually, fireworks have not become a problem for me anymore. So I'm glad I can go to shows and enjoy them. Because that pyro incident absolutely sucked. Oh man, we got my buddy Camden Duncan in here. What's up, bro? What is going on, man? Watching some AEW Big Business. Great show so far. I actually kind of wish I went out to Boston. for this. Mercedes Mone is all elite. This is just a great show so far. And I can't believe they're actually giving the women the main event opportunity. Oh, dude, I love the new stage. That's like one of my hot takes right there. I feel like the new branding for AEW, like the intro, everything about this new look is fantastic. The crowd, we need to see them a little bit better, though. They need to kind of lighten the crowd up like they did when AEW first came out. Besides that, love everything about it. But Mercedes is definitely getting involved in this match. There's no freaking way she doesn't. Oh, come on. I hate that in like main events when they do picture by picture. WWE does this all the freaking time. Getting a Rampage commercial here. I don't remember the last time I watched Rampage, but not gonna lie, this Friday's Rampage is actually looking really good. I might actually watch it in the hotel room once SmackDown is up, which SmackDown, I actually might do reactions in the hotel. I am thinking about it before I do go out to big event. I don't know. It depends. I haven't really decided yet what I'm going to do. I could wait until I get home. Probably do that. When I saw the new AEW Dynamite logo, I thought it was lame, but when I saw the new stage, exactly. You going to Dynamite in Worcester? Yes, sir. I want to go to Dynamite Collision in Worcester. I'm definitely down for that. I would have gone to this show in Boston, but with that New York this Saturday, and then next Friday, Blitzkrieg Pro in Springfield, Mass. I will be there. And Wrestling Classic 4 next Saturday, which limited hats, they will be on sale at the Classic. Yeah, I couldn't really go to this one. I tried to get pre-sale tickets, but they sold out like this. I wanted to see my girl make her debut, Mercedes Monday. Everybody is so happy to see Mercedes back in professional wrestling, except for one person, and that's the Lone Ranger Ben. And I have a date with him tomorrow on We Are Wrestling Podcast episode 99, which actually will be coming out on Friday instead of Saturday this week. I'm assuming they're going to announce Forbidden Door probably after Dynasty, because we still haven't even like really got an announcement for Double or Nothing. I feel like that's like one reason too why AEW tickets they struggle sometimes to sell, because they really don't give us fans like that much time to buy tickets. And I feel like that's something that really does need to change. Big business, they actually did have some time to sell tickets, which was smart. Which is why it sold out tonight. That's the reason. That's the way to do it. Oh, dude, MGF is coming back at Dynasty 100%. What is going on, Brad? Curvin, Ticket TV. Heat lost. Exactly. The Heat are not going to be NBA champions. I'm sorry to break it to all the Heat fans that are in this chat. I think the Nuggets, man, they're going back to back. They're looking really good. And if it's not Denver, it's going to be Boston. So excited for Blitzkrieg Pro next Friday. Absolutely, man. I can't wait. It's going to be such a fun show. Brad, did you like Sasha's promo? Mercedes, dude, great promo. The reason I liked it so much was because we didn't put her in a program right away. And I feel like there's so many different possibilities. I love that. It was just genuine because she has been away from the wrestling scene for a little while. So to just let her speak her mind, I think was definitely the best way to approach her debut. I think it was fantastic. I think I couldn't have booked it any better. She already got the CEO chant going. I love it. Who's she fighting? So right now, there's really no feud with Mercedes. which I kind of like. They're kind of going slow with it. I can't argue that, Curvin. I can't argue that. But here's the thing, man. I know my team's going to lose. You guys don't know that your team's losing too. You guys, I think, are literally a 3-D player away from winning a championship. I stand by that. And my team, Brooklyn, man, we're going nowhere. We're going absolutely nowhere. Until friggin' our owner sells the team. I could rant about the Brooklyn Nets for this whole episode of Dynamite if I really wanted to. Let's go. I am so happy about her being all elite. This was not a bad match. I don't know if I would have had this as the main event, though. No. Curvin, no. No. Not happening. Not much, man. Just been keeping myself busy. I got a pretty busy couple weeks coming up. Just got new We Are Wrestling hats made, limited edition on sale. Things are going pretty good so far. Hope everything's going well with you, brother. I will say, Curvin, though, the Knicks, they are looking really good. I think the Knicks are looking better than Miami. Sheesh! Oh, is Rio going to win? I can't believe they're actually letting the women main event. I'm happy about that. I feel like AEW never lets them main event. Something has to happen after this match. Did you hear Russell Wilson join the Pittsburgh Steelers? I did. Great move for the Steelers. All I know is I'm real happy with my Rams. We made a great move for Jonah Jackson. Nice offensive guy from the Lions, offensive lineman. Something that the Rams we really need. Steelers aren't looking good, low key. Hopefully Russell Wilson plays like he did in Seattle. Ooh, good reversal. That's a wrap. I feel like Mercedes' first program is probably going to be with Willow, just because they did some stuff in New Japan. I could see that happening. Because didn't Mercedes get injured during that match? Could be wrong. I'm glad Willow, though, she's really becoming her own. Great match. I feel like we should add Samoa versus Wardlow for the main event, though. But maybe they wanted the women to showcase the main event because Mercedes debuted. So they really want to show some of the capital that they have in their women's division. Oh man, we're already over to AEW Dynamite time. I don't even know if anything can happen right now. Ooh, the lights are out. I knew something was going to happen. Oh man. Is it Mercedes? Oh, it's Julia. Oh, damn. All right, Mercedes is going to come to the rescue. Yep. Mercedes is going to come to the rescue. We're going to get a happy ending for this week's episode. Oh, yeah, the crowd, they want Mercedes to come out, hit some moves. I'm glad TBS is letting them go over the time. Here we go. Here we go. Mercedes Mone is ready to kick some ass. Oh, and she got the gear on, too. Woo-hoo-hoo! Knocked her out. Here we go. Mercedes and Julia Hart face to face. Aw, shit. I'm digging the wrestling gear, too, that Mercedes got on. Woo! Here we go. Hit her with it. Let's go. And now Mercedes and Willow, they got some history here. I feel like that's going to be our first match for Dynasty, probably. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! There's so much momentum right now in the women's division. Welcome back. I'm digging the new theme song, too, for Mercedes. Not a bad way to end off Dynamite, though. This was such a great signing. I don't care what anybody says. This was great. I can't wait to see Britt Baker come back. I'm waiting for that. And Jamie Hayter, too. I kind of want to see Mercedes versus Jamie at All In. I just don't want them to put Mercedes right in the title picture right away. We can't do that. But hell yeah, I am so happy Mercedes is back in wrestling now. I feel like it's been long overdue. Hey, and Nate Daniel, enjoy your Lakers, buddy. Hey, let's go. I'm digging the whole CEO thing. That's so cool. What a great episode of Dynamite. Big business. I'm so excited to see where things go with Mercedes. But man, I gotta say, 2 consistently great episodes of Dynamite. Fantastic show. I thought it was great. Obviously, there's always things that can improve, but overall, this show was great. If you guys enjoyed the live stream, make sure to smash that like button now. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for joining the live watch along without being notified, to see all the love you guys gave me and getting to talk to you guys throughout this episode. I love this job. I love doing this. And man, I had a great time and I want to do these for specials. I really do moving forward. But if you guys enjoyed this, smash that like button now. If you're not a We Are Wrestling Maniac, you already subscribe, turn on the post notifications. New episode of the We Are Wrestling podcast will be coming out on Friday, not Saturday. The link's down in the description below. You can go follow me over on my social medias and other YouTube pages. We're 2 subscribers away from 1,000 over on Best One Donnie. So go check out that channel. Also, this Saturday, if you're in Long Island, New York, big event, New York, I will be there. So if you do see me, come say what's up. I'm going to be vlogging. I'm going to be having a great time meeting some people that I've been wanting to meet for years. But of course, all the We Are Wrestling Maniacs out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace. Mercedes Mone is all elite. Woo!